in the superhero handbook. It is written,
"Dear pesky plumbers, the Koopalings and I have taken over the..."
This video exists. Officer Olaf, you are not tied directly to the train tracks. What's stopping you from just standing up? Larryboy is completely surrounded by hired goons with no escape, yet the only way this plunger trick could actually work is if he leaves the circle first, otherwise he'd just tie himself up. Wait, how am I supposed to spell Larryboy again? I'm used to the dash and a capital B, but this video doesn't have the dash and some official branding is a lowercase b. So what gives? Is this what constitutes a difference between two universes now? Okay, now I know for sure this is an alternate universe because Larry has bottom teeth. I could believe a convenient spatula was in Larryboy's utility belt, but I refuse to believe a convenient giant spatula was in Larryboy's utility belt. Discount Officer Scooter. Discount Jimmy and Jerry Gord.
We were really hungry.
Why don't you just eat the cheese instead of shooting it at people?
Larryboy would be excellent at CinemaSins. But not excellent enough. Where did Herbert and Wally get all the cheese? And how are they throwing it all at once with this much force? I don't see any ginormous radar-guided artillery in this costume.
And remember, God wants us to be nice to people.
I will scream this in case you forgot this is a Christian cartoon! Antagonist of a VeggieTales episode is the only character with arms or legs cliché. Lampy, buddy, why do you keep putting up with Awful Alvin's nonsense? You know as well as I do that you could do better. No, you deserve better. Discount Petunia Rhubarb. Oh, wait a minute, Vicky came first. Shallow love interest character that serves no real purpose to the story. There we go.
The Knitmaster 3000 recycles the hair that collects in your bathtub drain.
Bathtub hair. As a kid, I thought this was just a trash bag, but no, this whole thing is a giant glob of hair that's been sitting in bathroom pipes for weeks. Nickelodeon would have been proud. Ew, Nickelodeon would have been really proud. Larryboy's butler is named Archie instead of Alfred because for some reason Big Idea suddenly cares about trademark infringement now. I wonder why. Uh-oh, forgot to change the background here. So let me see if I got Awful Alvin's plan straight. The evil device that forces people to hold on to their anger only works as long as people hold on to their anger. Hey, don't get me wrong, I can respect what the eyebrows actually do, taking the cold bitterness in someone's heart and amplifying it to a blind rage, but the way Alvin explains the plan just seems so counterproductive. The very concept of superhero class is incredibly suspect. I appreciate the intent, but if I were a mad villain, I would seriously take advantage of those precious hours when my arch-nemesis is reliably out of town for a lecture. Awful Alvin sure did.
I'm in the Scarlet Tomato.
The Scarlet Tomato? Isn't that, redundant?
Larryboy would be excellent at, hey, wait a second, they're literally using the exact same pose as the last time we did this joke.
no, Electromelon must let go of his anger.
Gee, thanks, Bok Choy. Your moral standards just exposed a superhero's secret identity. Better hope that no sinister villain is spying on you from this open window.
Section 49, Chapter 4, Line 26 of the Superhero Handbook.
You know, I actually read the Superhero Handbook, and would you believe that about 90% of it has nothing to do with actual superheroes? Sure, it has small passages here and there that vaguely resemble a decent moral code if you take them out of context, but the rest of it's just an unfocused, contradictory mess.
Now I'm even more angry.
Nyeh. Upon seeing Lampy on the roof, Larry not only neglects to report this to the Daily Bumble security, not only fails a spot check when Awful Alvin is this close in front of him, but leaves both villains unsupervised with complex machinery that he just got fixed. Our hero, everyone.
Where is that cucumber janitor?
Oh, there he is.
Wow, Bob, you sound awfully happy to throw Larry under the bus.
There's that beeping again.
Does the beeping come from the mop's handle or the mop itself? The animators can't seem to decide. Tired Larry? Happy Larry. Back to Tired Larry. The secret pneumatic Larry tube is accessed with a shiny red button that anyone in the Daily Bumble could see and press. Bob the Tomato's weapon of choice is ketchup, and that is just sick. Bree. Larryboy, rather than going into blind rage attack mode like everyone else in Bumbleberg, just stands there in awkward silence to give Awful Alvin time to gloat.
I'm not gonna stay mad at you.
What? You can't do that!
He totally can, it's in the fine print. You weren't satisfied with a simple whip pan shot. No, you needed the characters and background to inexplicably expand and fade between each other. Look, if you just ran out of smear frame budget, this is a really strange workaround.
Sure, I get mad sometimes, but I need to learn to let it go.
Have to resist the obvious meme. Gotta hold it in. Conceal, don't feel, don't let them know.
Finish him off, my furious furry...
Fellows? Fiends? Familiars?
Eyebrows!
Okay, well, I guess that works too. Gee, what were the odds that Mom Mushroom's Knitmaster 3000 could handle so much living hair at once and still survive without even a scratch? Why is this shot of digital 2D animation so out of focus? Occasionally throughout the series, outlines would get a lot thicker during fade transitions for some reason. This is only the most obvious example. Let's be real, we all know why the cartoon adventures of Larryboy failed. You sell 30 minutes of flash-based 2D animation on VHS for 12 or 15 bucks when your competition is generally free with a cable TV package, you were doomed from the start. Good thing the CG animation in VeggieTales can always stay above TV standards. I mean, can you imagine how much trouble Big Idea would have if decent 3D animation were on TV for free in the year 2002? DNA Productions, you traitors!
It was the only job you were qualified for.